Moment of silence for our national anthem.
Don't worry about it, bitch, you never been in your place. Always moving silence, never question your fate. Always checking on your niggas, gotta make sure they straight. If I'm getting money, then you know we all gotta play. Since a baby in a tummy, mama knew I was great. They can play me like a dummy, they know what not to take. Fuck these niggas, cause the money, only thing I'ma chase. Time is precious, that's the only thing I try not to waste. She hate cause I'm up and you can tell on the face. I've been eating so much, I've been saying my grace. When the times was rough, I would look up and pray. Thank God I ain't have to smack a boom today. Fucking God, smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. Yeah, smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today.
So, hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel, my platform, my community. Thank you for being here, sharing your time with me, being you. There's only one you here on this earth, so be the best, be the baddest. And yeah, so today I just have another quick little video about music so far in 2025. I haven't really listened to many projects, but the main ones we're going to talk about today is Amine's and Rico Nasty, because those dropped in May. And those projects, well, Amine's I just found out about because I was just wondering where he was, because like his first little album, the 1.5 I think it's called or some shit, like the songs is in my head. I was like, oh, let me see like what he doing. So I went and looked, and he has a whole album. It's called 13 Months of Sunshine. And then Rico Nasty's album is called Lethal. So let's get into them. First of all, Rico Nasty, I feel like Rico had to come back and let some of these girlies know that she's the original, she's the OG, she started all this shit. I feel like Rico Nasty was one of the first kind of like black women artists, rock and roll, that I listened to, and she's honestly one of the only black artists rock and roll that I will listen to. I love Rico Nasty. I feel like she does this so, like that whole genre, she just owns it, and she does it so effortlessly. She is so talented. She could rap, she could sing, and I love how on her albums recently, even her last album, I forgot what it was called, but it came out in 2022. Her albums, she don't miss. But I love how her albums be having a song for her son. I feel like that is so beautiful, and that's one of the songs that's like dedicated to her son is always one of my favorite songs on her album. So Smile was one of my favorites. Grave was one of my favorites. Son of a Gun, yeah, bars on bars, she was getting it in, period. Because she forgot what she said. Okay, Miss Dory, like what? Let's see what else. Even the beginning, Who Want It, like how she started off that album with that song, it was like she just came on very, very strong. But that's what it was giving, because this was kind of more rock and roll. Even Smoke Break had a lot of screaming and like the guitar, electric guitar, whatever it's called, and the drums and everything. So that's why to me it was like she was coming back and letting everybody like know who she was, and let everybody know, like, because another thing too with Rico Nasty is that a lot of people try to imitate her, and especially with a lot of mainstream stuff, they'll try to get other artists that like Tia Corinne, for example. They'll try to get other artists that will remind you of Rico Nasty instead of just getting Rico Nasty herself. Like, do y'all remember when Sweetie did that thing for Harley Quinn or something, or the song or something? Whole time they could have just got Rico Nasty. So I feel like she just wanted her respect or something. She should have way more flowers and credit than what she be getting. And yeah, so her album though, I'll give it an 8. I will give it an 8 just because it's not like I want to wake up every day and listen to it, but when I work out I do listen to it. So it definitely be getting me through my workouts. Like, bitch, my legs be burning and shit, but I just, you know, put it on. And Amine's album, I love how, first of all, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Happy Pride Month. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black People Month. Happy Women's Month. Happy month for all my black people. But one thing I love about Amine is how vulnerable he is about his struggles, about love, and about his mental health. Even on 1.5, he used to talk about all the time, like, or even that first song, it was like he was like how he might need a therapist because every year on his birthday he just gets sad and like remembers that like he has to live life and stuff like that. And then he also is so vulnerable about how him as a man, and especially on this album, him as a man, how hard it is. And I just feel like I just love that, because I feel like a lot of men go through that, and a lot of men talk about that struggle and how like they be feeling like the weight of the world, especially black men, how the weight of the world is just on their shoulders, and some men feel like they don't have help and they're misunderstood. And I feel like Amine just has great representation for that. Me personally, I feel like it's not too often that you have an artist like Amine that will just talk about it. Like, yeah, we have Raw Wave, and yeah, you know, some artists do be vulnerable on their albums and stuff like that, but I don't know, Amine to me, it's just different. It's different. But his songs, History was one. I think It's You, I think it's called, was one. And even those kind of like love songs were just so beautiful. And I love how, once again, he's just being vulnerable and putting his struggles into his music. I feel like everybody can kind of relate to it, and especially men can relate to it and actually have like an artist that dedicates an album and music to that, because that's mostly what his album was about to me. It kind of just like speaking on how his life has been, and how like, yeah, life is good, it's a blessing, we are all blessed to be here, but there's also times where you fuck up, there's also times where like things are confusing, there's also times where like you fall off with people that you genuinely love, and it's just like, what the fuck. So he shares all of that on his album. I highly recommend it. I'm definitely gonna give that one like a 9. I loved it. And especially the first song with Leon Thomas, I loved it. I love how I just love Amine. I love how soft his music is. And like, even though I'm not a man and I can't relate to that, like, it still was like, oh, like, wow, like, you're still a human, men are still humans, and I can like empathize, you know, and be like, wow, like life really do be like that, you know, and we can all like connect through that way. So I loved how his album was so vulnerable in that aspect, and I love how he talks about mental health. Y'all already know mental health is so important. Take care of your mental health, take care of your joy, protect your peace, do what you gotta do, go to therapy, talk to somebody. Mental health is so important. Everything starts in the brain, like, so yeah. I 100% support and loved his album, and I'm so happy for you, Amine. I'm so happy for all these artists, honestly, especially artists that have been making music for years. Like, I remember listening to Rico Nasty and Amine when I was like 17 years old, 16, 17, 18. Now 7, 8, 9 years later, like, you're still here, still making hella music that I can relate to. It's like we're like growing together. Like, I love it. So yeah, also some other music that has been coming out, I did talk about Coco Jones. Now, I don't know who else is dropping this year, but Coco Jones definitely has the top R&B album. I know Mariah the Titans dropped a song, and that song was beautiful. I listened to it with my friend, and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually like this song. So that song was beautiful. I don't know if she's gonna release an album or something. I know she's busy laid up with her creature. So hey, all love, no shade. I'm just saying, that man was talking to a bunch of other people in that jail cell, but hey, you know, it get lonely in there. I ain't never been in jail, I don't know. But yeah, Coco Jones definitely has the top R&B album as of right now. I'm excited to see who else drops this year. I feel like, and Lil Wayne did drop. I didn't listen to it because I heard it was terrible, which, I mean, low-key, I feel like after a while people just gotta kind of retire or produce or help others and younger people in the game and stuff like that, because and I feel like especially people like Lil Wayne, even people like Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, I don't know who else, but I just feel like the OGs should drop unreleased songs if they still have them. Like, just drop like an album or a mixtape, like just for your fans. Like, these are songs that I made in like 2010. Here you go. Like, bring 2010 back. Well, because low-key, not everything has to go back to the times, but you know, like especially summertime and stuff, just have fun and just drop unreleased shit that you never dropped but you know is good, like, you know, that people will have fun and turn up to and stuff like that, or even just go on tours and stuff. But it is funny because I remember he was mad that he didn't get called for the Super Bowl, but then you dropped the album and everybody said it was trash. So yeah, another artist that I love that had a project this year is Lani Monet. She's a rapper out of Milwaukee, and she had a project called 414 Princess. I love Lani Monet though. Like, she be having, her rap is like pop my shit bad bitch rap, like, and I love it. I love it because it's just like it's fun to listen to, and it's fun to pop your shit to. Like, that's right, girl, I know that's right, I'm just sitting here right along with you. So yeah, but she had a project, you guys should check it out. And another thing that I love is all these projects are short. It's kind of crazy because albums that are coming out kind of are shorter. It makes sense though, but yeah, because ain't nobody trying to listen, I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody trying to listen to an hour and a half hour. Like, if I had to, I will, because like Raway's album last year was like an hour 15 or something. If I had to, I will, but at the same time, if I don't have to. So yeah, but speaking of Raway, yeah, you know, I hope he drops this year. I know he was like taking a break and he wasn't gonna drop till 2026, but he had said that last year and still dropped and went on tour. But if he took a break, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. He's been dropping since like 2018 or something, so I wouldn't be mad. He just lost his uncle, but at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if he dropped. So yeah, let's see who else who normally drops. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's in store for music. As we all know, hip-hop is kind of dead. Hate to say it, but yeah, so hey, we'll see who else drops. If you guys have any recommendations for me or want me to review anything, let me know. It has to be black people though. Thank you. Black people, hip-hop, rap, R&B. Thank you. And it has to be good. Like, don't give me no funny shit. Well, I mean, I do like funny shit. Just give me whatever. I got time, whatever. But seriously though, give me recommendations and other artists and albums or projects that you like. I can listen to it. I come back out here, give a review. We could talk about, or we could just even talk about it in the comments and stuff like that, or we could just talk about it like normal people, you know. And just, yeah. But I love music, and I do want more recommendations, and I do want more artists and stuff like that. So I also listen to King Roscoe from the rap game. His name now is Drake Jones, and I love him. I love his rap. He has like 2 EPs out, and then I think he's gonna drop like a mixtape or something, so I'm super excited for that as well. Hey, music now is what it is, I guess. we gotta take wait, what's the saying? We gotta take what's given, and we gotta be content with just what's here. Right. So yeah, leave me any recommendations or any content ideas, any other videos that you guys want, reviews, opinions, whatever. I'm here, I'm down, and you are welcome to share your opinions and your thoughts and what kind of music have y'all liked for the first half of 2025. I'm sad and I'm listening. So yeah, I love you guys. Please continue enjoying June into July. Be safe this summer. Be responsible this summer. Have fun, but be safe, okay? And yes, once again, take care of your mental health. And I love you guys, and I'm rooting for everybody. Live your life, exist. You are needed. And I love you being here.